Kyle Richards is taking her first hit against Bozoma St. John for stirring the pot when it comes to her conversations with Dorit Kemsley. Apparently, it's not what Bozoma is making it to be, and we need to talk about it. But before we start, welcome back. I'm the real Andy of Beverly Hills. Welcome to another piece of tea. If you are new here, welcome to Beverly Troop, where I keep it real and I mention it all. So make sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you are part of the old crew and you have not done it yet, please go to the notification bell, turn it off, and turn it on again, right? I am not looking at the camera because I am driving right now and a bitch is trying not to die, okay? So you are my co-pilot and let's just talk about this mess. Girl, I like Bozoma, you know, but I have never been really able to understand why the blind loyalty with Dorit Kemsley. From the very beginning, I was like, oh girl, you know, I mean, it is one thing to explore your friendships with everyone, you know, I don't want it to have any, you know, ideas in your mind. But another thing is just, you know, like get obsessed with someone just because they talked to you first and now they are your best friends. It's like weird. You know, I mean, I just don't get that. And I get it maybe on like real life because that could happen, you know, and you're like, oh, we connected, we're going to be friends, wherever. But when it comes to the Real Housewives, it requires a little bit more, you know. Like you need to really be able to see everyone's point of views. Otherwise, you're just going to be a mouthpiece, right? And I think that's what is happening with Bozoma. She's so into Dorit that is like, girl, what is happening here? You know? She defend her like there is no. I mean, you will think that they grow up together. That Bozoma was, you know, the maid of honor at Dorit and PK's wedding. You know, that she delivered their first baby. Because I mean, she's just like, Dorit cannot do anything wrong on her eyes, right? And I'm like, you don't know this woman. You don't know what she has done. Have you even watched the Juicy Apple Juicy season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Like, girl, Dorit has been a mess for a very long time. But anyways, so I did think that it was a little bit weird that she was very open into saying that Kyle was never very open to her, that she was kind of cold and this and that, you know. And then Kyle tries to like open up and let's try to be friends, you know, let's try to film together, like share more stuff. And when Kyle is feeling confident enough that, okay, I'm gonna tell you some things, you know, in confidence, we are being friends, wherever, Bozoma runs to Dorit to tell her absolutely everything and to honestly say it in a way that it sounds way worse, you know. I agree with Kyle. I agree with Kyle on her point of view of Dorit. We all know that Dorit has no money. She is in a very hard financial position. She's about to or going through a messy divorce. She's spending like crazy. She's being erratic because she is, okay? You are being erratic when you have two small kids that you want full custody of them and you still are going around spending $4,000 in stupid clothes that you are not gonna wear. Your credit card is getting declined and you still need to go and use another credit card and still need to buy that shit. Yes, it is erratic behavior because you are not being responsible. You are not being real with your situation, you know? I mean, she's being delusional. I think she's expecting like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna get divorced. I think she believes that PK is like Sutton's ex-husband and that she's also going to get $300,000 a month. And that is so not gonna happen. Like, bitch, if you're gonna get $3,000 from PK a month, it's going to be a lot, you know? So anyways, I believe that when Kyle was having those conversations, she was not doing it in a malicious way. Just like when Amanda said that she was worried that Dorit was, talking bad about PK, it's not coming from a bad place. And I just don't understand, because you can see the meaning. It's very different when you sit down and you are gossiping and you are like, girl, I mean, she did that. Oh my God, she's so dumb. Like, I will never do something like that. Like, that's a different tone, But Kyle was literally being worried and talking to Bozoma and saying, like, look, we all know her financial struggle. She's spending money that she does not have, and it's not going to be good for her. And she was being genuinely worried, Dorit said, oh, it's very interesting that, she is so worried and she never bring those worries to me. Maybe she's right, but at the same time, I'm also saying you are not in a position when your mind is open enough to receive that criticism. And we all know it. Dorit is in a position right now that every single thing that you said that it might be her fault or that she's doing something wrong, she's automatically gonna create an excuse, gonna say, oh, I know, or don't worry, I'm doing that, and blah, 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 And it's like, we know that it's a bunch of bullshit. So it's very hard to navigate someone like that, because you want to be a good friend, but at the same time, if you're not gonna receive what I'm telling you, if you think that I am attacking you, if you think that I am just saying things because I want to be mean to you, then what is the point? Dorit is not receiving any of that information. And also, Dorit has an agenda against Kyle. The moment that PK files for divorce, I think she filed for divorce, but the moment that they separated, Dorit knew that the only money that she has left is the money that she gets from the Real Housewife of Beverly Hills. So she was like, I need to do whatever it needs to be done. And she knows that Kyle has a lot of haters, and she knew that going against Kyle was going to give her some kind of like position, and she has an agenda against Kyle. But I don't believe so. Now Kyle is saying, but Bozoma is like saying the things, not only breaking that bond that they are having, but also like you are making it worse, because you are saying it in a tone that basically alludes to Kyle being gossipy and Kyle being, just like mean, and it's not like that at all. So I believe that, if you're gonna repeat a story just like it is, and not what it was in your mind, just say exactly how it was. But I don't know. I believe that there is a future for Bozoma, but because I do believe that she can be her own Real Housewife, she just needs to get out Dorit's Kemsley's ass, okay? Because she's so deep in there, girl. So anyways, let me know what you guys think on the comments below. How do you feel about all of this? And if you want to get all the tea related to the Real Housewife of Beverly Hills or any of the other Bravo shows, make sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you around. See ya. Bye.